Ron, this is dispatch.
What's going on, YouTube? Buck Rub here, chilling on my at arrest travel pillow. Shameful plug. And I gotta tell you, I've got a new favorite truck stop. And if you haven't been here, I suggest you check it out. Never mind, I don't want you to check it out because I don't want you taking up my parking place. Matter of fact, don't even get into trucking. I don't want you taking my freight. No, I'm just messing with you. I am at the Little America truck stop in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's a Sinclair station, and it's not an approved fuel vendor on my stop, so I wasn't able to go in there and get a free shower like I normally get. But I gotta tell you, this place is awesome. My buddy Ike told me about it. And I came here, and they have big bathrooms with a big man-sized bathtub and a shower. And when I got off the road today, I hopped in that shower and cleaned up, and then I took a bubble bath. I haven't had a bubble bath since 1999, maybe 1999. It hadn't been since then. It may have even been longer than that. But I gotta tell you something, it was it was awesome. I walk in this place, and it's real nice. It's a real nice truck stop inside. Looks like they got about 9 fuel bays. They got a repair shop here. Tonight there seems to be plenty of parking. Trucker Path shows that they have 60 spots. But on the other side of the street is also a lot that's owned by this place, and you can go there too. But I went in and told them I needed a well, first they got me a hot chocolate, and I walked around the place. First thing I did, and it's a nice truck stop. It's got a little restaurant in the back, kind of a deli style restaurant. I don't know what they have. They're closed here at midnight. I don't know what time they closed earlier, but they got a big, huge sitting in the area in there with a big screen TV. And then they've got all your typical convenience store stuff. And man, you'll have to excuse me looking scruffy. I have lost 2 combs on this trip. I don't know what the heck happened to them. But I was gonna buy one in here, and they didn't have a comb. No comb. They had a brush, but as you can see, I don't need or require a brush. But anyway, they got everything a convenience store has, plus the little touristy stuff, you know, all the shot glasses and toys and foods and drinks and all that stuff. And then, you know, they got a pretty good section of cheesy trucker crap that, you know, all the truck stops have. They probably have a little more than the Loves and Pilot does. But I went in there and got me a hot chocolate, and went to the desk and ordered up a shower, and it was $10. $10 for the shower and the hot chocolate. I suspect the hot chocolate was free. I didn't ask how much it was. Then the lady asked me how many towels you want. I'm like, give me 2 towels. She goes, you need a washcloth? Yeah, I need a washcloth. And she goes, do you want bubble bath? I'm like, yeah, give me some bubble bath. And then she gives me a little thing of soap, and it ain't like Ivory soap that goes floating in the tub. This is that stuff your wife likes to use. A little fancy bar, the sink's to the bottom. You got to hunt for it to get to it. But I feel phenomenal, and I was beat tired when I went in there, and I'm still tired, but I'm gonna hit the rack here in a few minutes. It was a interesting, well, I should say evening. The day went really well. I did, let's see, 571 plus 16.8 miles, 21, 80. 588 miles today. I dropped off my load in Fresno, California, and I left Fresno, and it rained on me all the way to Bakersfield. And of course, everybody in the rain felt that they needed to drive 50 miles an hour. So of course, that's what I had to drive. You can't get around these guys. And it cleared up in Bakersfield, and it was beautiful all the way until I got to gummit. I don't even remember. It was at Barstow. No, not Barstow. Kingman, Arizona. And I got to Kingman, Arizona, and it started raining again. Well, I was making real good time, and I stopped in another little town right on Route 66, and I took my 30-minute break and saw that on my clock I had, at the end of my 30-minute break, I had 5 hours and 15 minutes of driving left. And it was going to take me, according to the GPS, 4 hours and 10 minutes to get here. So, boom, it's on, let's go. And I'm booking. I'm right up against that governor, and we're trucking along. We're having we're moving on as best as I can move in a Maverick truck. And here about 35 miles out, it started snowing. And I don't mean just gradually snowing. It was like we went from rain to snow, and now there's snow on the road. And the road was completely covered. And didn't feel real slick, but I slowed up anyway. This is my first experience on snow in a big truck. I mean, I've driven on snow in the ambulance and fire trucks and such, but never in a big truck before. And everybody else slowed down to about 35 miles an hour, and I slowed down to 35 miles an hour also. The GPS that showed me only taking 4 hours and 10 minutes to get here, of course, is at 75 miles an hour. So I was watching my times get closer and closer, you know, where I had an hour to get here extra, and then I had 45 minutes extra, and then I had 30 minutes extra. I don't remember how much time I had left when it started snowing, but it was about 35 miles out, and everybody was doing 30, 35 miles an hour trucking along. And about the time I hit the outer limits of Flagstaff, I looked down at my clock. I had 19 minutes left on my clock, and it said I had 9 minutes to get here on the GPS. And I came rolling in here with exactly 10 minutes left on my clock when I got here. So then I went in and took my shower. But this is now my new favorite truck stop. I am, even though we can't fuel here, so I can't get a free shower, I am perfectly willing to pay $10 and have this, have me a bath, man. That was super nice. I was grubby and I was sore, and I feel lots better. So the Little America truck stop, Flagstaff, Arizona. Man, make sure you check it out. Man, that bathroom is so nice. I mean, a big tub, man size, big guy can get in it. This thing was designed around a big trucker. Plus a shower, so you ain't got to get your dirty butt in the bubble bath. Nice toilet, you know, with a normal human's toilet seat like you have at home. Granite countertop. Granite walls. I mean, it's really nice. You need to check it out. Well, anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm tired, and I burned up my entire 11 hours. And starting tomorrow. Oh, this was pretty a neat deal with Maverick. You know, I told my fleet manager Thursday, I think it was, I said, hey, I'm going to be on time to this delivery, and I'm going to be ready for another run. Since it's New Year's weekend, I asked him, I said, hey, if you can get me a load that's going across the country, you're not going to hurt my feelings at all. So when I went in service this morning, after they unloaded my load, I got a deadhead, what do they call it? They call it a...
Home. Messaging. You have 0 hours and 10 minutes of remaining drive time.
They call it
Home.
a...
Messaging. 2, 7, 8 of 20, 9 of 10 of 20, 13 of 20, 14 of 26.
Dadgum, I've lost it. I think it's called
8 of 7, 6 of 20, 5, 4 of 26.
What the heck is that?
3 of 26. 2 of 26.
You have to-
1 of
There,
26.
called a deadhead order. They gave me a deadhead order. I was in Fresno. They gave me a deadhead order to Wichita Falls, Texas. Hey, I'm paid loaded or empty. I would have much rather been fully loaded in the snow because I don't like being light in the snow. But yeah, they're deadheading me 1,422 miles, and I'm paid whether I'm loaded or empty. Man, this Maverick is a top-notch company. I'm here to tell you. I can't think of anybody else that pay me to deadhead that far. They would have probably had me sitting all weekend and be stuck on New Year's Day in California. I'm going to be back in Texas. Hey, I'm Buck Rub. Y'all have a great night.